What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I just want to start this video by saying that I bought a new aux cord for my mic. So I got the Pulse headset for the PS5, and shout out to Hunter James in the last video who called me out and said that my mic stopped working. I'm happy he said that because I wouldn't have noticed. But I went to the store, bought a new aux cord for it, so it should be working fine now. I appreciate the comment. Shout out to Hunter James again. And yeah, hopefully we're good here. So, if ever this happens again, let me know, but it shouldn't now. I think I found the issue, so let's keep this series going, boys. So last episode we had a pretty shitty start to the season, but we got some ideas on how to fix that. As you can see, our goals against per game is brutal. After last year, it was actually it was our only strength, and that's what got us into the playoffs. The penalty kill is also atrocious. And yeah, so last episode, when my mic cut out, I was talking about what we can do with the lines. And I think what we want to do is split up that first line because they shouldn't be minus. I mean, Connor McDavid should be a plus player. I think there's not enough defense going on that first line. Ehlers and Kempe are pretty bad defensively. Kempe, honestly, is pretty bad defensively compared to any other first liner in the league, probably. Cooley's a bit better, so we might move Cooley up to that first line. And like Patty Kane on that second line is also kind of a defensive liability. Lambert's not really good defensively. Neither is Wilson. Nyquist either. Dvorak's all right. We lost a lot of good defensive players last year in the moves we made. We got better as an offensive team, which is something we wanted to do, but we still got to keep the puck out of the net. So maybe throwing a guy like Connor Brown in, who's got a good defensive attributes, could be beneficial instead of a guy like Nyquist. That's what I was thinking. Just to try it out. We know what Nyquist can do when he's rolling, but I mean, we want to get better defensively here. In the minors, we got Tyler Johnson we can bring up. Are these guys defensively? He's not going to be helping us that much if we bring him up. But yeah. So that's what we got to work with. I think we want to move Cooley up here, and I think we want to move, honestly, maybe Turcotte up to that second line, or Bjorkstrand. Have this as our second line, and then our third line looks something like this. And then, honestly, I think you scratch Brad Lambert because you don't want him playing on the fourth line. You'd rather him playing first line minutes down there in the minors, ripping it up, right? So, yeah. We said we'd try it. I don't think it's going to work out with Brad Lambert up here this year. If he really grows in the minors throughout the year, we'll bring him back up, absolutely. We want him to play. It's just I don't think he's ready, all right? So we're going to do that. We're eventually going to send him down, but first I want to check out our penalty kill because it is not working. Yeah, Turcotte and Dvorak on that first penalty kill. I think you want to throw Pinto up there on that first PK instead of Dvorak for sure. And that's going to be the move we make there. I don't know what else to do for the penalty kill, man. There's nothing else we can really do. Slavin and Pesci. Maybe throw Ekblad on that first pair. I don't know. I don't know, man. We're going to hope that was kind of a stat that's too early to tell, right? On the penalty kill, hopefully that sorts itself out. But that's the moves we're going to make. We're going to throw Brad Lambert back in the minors and allow him to rip it up down there. He's still got a two-way contract, so that's perfect. We're going to go down there and do best lines, and then we're going to keep the sim going here today, all right? We want to get out of this hole we built in the first 11 games of the season. So we're going to sim another month, all right? And hopefully the changes we made are enough to get us out of this slump we're in here. I was expecting a lot more out of this team, so let's see what we can at all. 6 goals against. We're still scoring a lot of goals, but we're allowing a lot of goals. I mean, 5 goals against Buffalo, boys. What's going on here? 2-1 loss. 7-3 loss to San Jose. 3-2 win. 1-0 shootout win. All right, that's improvement. Connor Brown's injured. We're just going to sub him in with Nyquist. Not much else we can do there. 3-2 shootout loss. Ekblad's hurt with the sprained ankle now. Jesus, boys. This season's not going too well, man. I was expecting a lot more. For now, we're going to do this. We're actually going to throw Ramo up there because we want him to grow. I want to keep the lefty to righty ratio up. We're going to throw Barron up here, and Bortuzzo's going to fill in here. So, yeah. Let's keep going. Come on, let's get out of there. Let's get out of this hole here we're in. I mean, come on. We're going to throw Connor Brown back in. He's a good defensive player. All right, we win 7-1, 4-2. We lose to the Philly and Montreal Canadiens in the shootout. But it seems to be turning around a little bit here. Where are we here? We're 8th in the Atlantic, which is not good enough, but we're 2 points back of a playoff spot. All right? But the Sens do have 3 games in hand. So we're not in a good spot whatsoever here. Not in a good spot at all. So our penalty kill did get better, sitting at 82%. Power play still good. Goals against per game still bad, and goals for per game is actually dropping too. So let's check out the stats. What's going on here? So on the first line right now, we got McDavid with Kempe and Cooley. 7 for Cooley. McDavid and Kempe are even players. Ehlers on that second line with Pinto and Bjorkstrand. That seems to be okay. So the third line of Patty Kane. Let me start by forwards here. The third line of Patty Kane, Wilson, and Turcotte. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. I think we got to sim a bit more to really know what's going on here. Harley, Slavin. Ekblad's not playing too well. Maybe we throw Pesci. We leave Pesci on that first line, even when Ekblad comes back. Throw Ekblad with Harley. Bear and Ramo. Yeah, boys. And our goalie situation, man. Not good at all. I mean, Joseph Wall was a good 1B guy for us last year, if you remember. He was almost up. And now that he is our starter, he's kind of selling right now. Hopefully he can turn it around. Still a bit early to tell. So I think we gotta wait and see here. Sim a bit more and see what happens. So I'm gonna throw Connor Brown back in. What else could we do here? Maybe we balance to sell like this. Like, Kempe is really bad defensively. Like, he snipes it, but like, I don't know. I think you still want him with McDavid, but maybe Cooley's not fit for that first line yet. Maybe it's more of a Bjorkstrand role. Maybe even Turcotte, man. What if you throw Turcotte up here? Right, just for defense. So Cooley over here with Ehlers and Pinto. I really like that second line. But then you don't have a center for that third line, really. So you bring up the Vorak. And you throw Patty Kane on the fourth line, but he's on the first power play, so it makes up for it. And you go like this. I want to try that. Ekblad still hurts, so we're going to wait on him. Let's see what this lineup can do. I mean, I'm pulling at straws here. I don't know what to do to make this team better right now. Let's see. 3 games. Can we win 2 out of this? Ekblad's back. That's huge. 5-2 win against Colorado. That's a big win with Ekblad out. I mean, yeah, that was a big win. Colorado's a good team. Maybe this lineup's going to work. I don't think he's fully back yet. No. We're going to send another game. We won without him. Let's see what we can do against Tampa. This is a big divisional game. Come on, boys. 3-2 shootout win. All right. So we're back to 11-10-3. We're 6-2-2 in our last 10. Maybe it was just a bad start, boys. Maybe that's all it was, all right? That's really what I'm hoping. So I'm scared that my mic's not working. So I'm actually going to cut this here, but I'll be right back. I'm just going to make sure that everything I've recorded so far is actually recorded. And my mic didn't give out. So give me a second. All right, boys. So it seems to be working. Unfortunately, it's cutting out a few times for like 2 to 3 seconds, which I hate. Yeah, I really thought the aux cord was the issue, but we're gonna have to figure out a new fix. I lost the USB link adapter to my headset, and I think I'm just gonna have to replace it. I was trying to avoid that, but yeah, it's gonna have to be done, I think. So for now, I mean, this aux cord's better than the other one, so it's not cutting out for like 15 minutes at a time, right? So at least there's that. Well, yeah, I'll try my best to edit those little parts where it does cut out. But it's definitely better than it was, and yeah. I might just have to bite the bullet and buy a new headset, I think, boys. So yeah, so where were we here? Ekblad's back, so we're gonna throw him back in. We are kind of redeeming ourselves with this season here. Bortuzzo is gonna come out for Ekblad. And we were going to leave Pesci up there for sure. Because he's having a good season. And Ekblad, not so much. So we'll see. But I like these lines. They've been working. Yeah, I don't love Patty Kane on that fourth line, but man, like he's getting old. He's getting pretty bad defensively. Like, yeah, so I think that's the only option. He's still not the second power play unit. So he's still getting some ice time. He's got 14 minutes of ice per game. That's pretty good. But yeah, let's see if we can keep this little rover on going. Our penalty kill's getting better. Our power play's still good. The goals against per game and goals for per game is getting better as we keep winning games, right? Joseph Wall's numbers seem to be going a bit better. But yeah. See how Lambert's doing down there in the minors. He went up to 80. He had 5 points with us in 11 games, -3. He's got 8 points in 13 games down there, -10. Yeah, I feel like our AHL team is just dog shit, so like that kind of makes sense, but yeah, maybe we could sign a few guys for the minors here to help out because we are 8-15-0. Yeah, let's do that. Let's sign a few guys here for the minors. Just to help Brad Lambert out down there. Maybe like Puustinen. He's a good scorer. Winger for the A. Sign another center. Studnicka maybe. All 2A guys, so it's not like we're spending actual cap here. Yeah, they end up being on the NHL roster, so we gotta send them now. They're waiver eligible, but no one's claiming those guys. Then let's sign a few defensemen, maybe a right defenseman and a left defenseman. Dennis Gilbert, shout out to him. Send him in the minors. And there you go. And maybe a backup goalie. Like Oscar Dansk. Bang. I wonder if they sent him down already. Probably not. We'll have to send him down. There you go. Let's do best lines in the minors. Hopefully this helps him out. Should be a lot better now. Yeah. Alright. Now, let's focus on the NHL team here. We got some work to do for sure. Let's keep the sim going a little bit here. We're going to go one more month and see what happens here. Tyler Johnson's hurt. Best lines. Good year for rookies. Well, that's good. All right, so 3-2 win against Vancouver. There we go. 8-6 win against the Capitals. So we're still allowing goals. Well, I don't know. Seems to be better. There's a shutout for probably Joseph. I don't know, actually. It was a back-to-back. But there's 4 wins in a row, 5 wins in a row. There's the team we wanted. All right, boys. Will Cooley is hurt with a bruised hand, returning December 20th. That sucks. All right, he was playing some big minutes for us. He was kind of filling in a defensive role, right? So we're going to throw him for Bjorkstrand. We're going to throw Brown up here. And do we have another? Yeah, Nyquist. We're going to throw Nyquist down there. All right, that's what it's going to be for now. Wait. I just realized I put Nyquist in every line that Cooley was in. 7-1 win against the Flames. All right, we're dominant here. When we have this lineup going, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games in a row, boys. We won 8 games in a row with the lineup that I switched to. So yeah, we're a good team here, boys. This is what have I expected out of this team. The start kind of scared us. It just showed that we had some stuff to sort out. I mean, I had an idea for like our ideal lineup in mind. That didn't work out. Sometimes you got to switch it up, and this lineup seems to be working, right? So I'm happy with how things are going now. We wanted to switch Nyquist for Cooley in some of these situations. I don't mind Nyquist there. I think we're just going to go like this, and then when Cooley comes back, we're going to switch that back. But penalty kill, I feel like Nyquist is on there now, which shouldn't be. We're going to put Connor Brown there for now. Why can't I switch? Why can't I switch this guy? Yeah. Alright, there you go. Another glitch. Bang. Alright. That's for now. 4 out of 4 lines. If Nyquist replaces Cooley, that's fine. He's a good 4-on-4 player. And 3-on-3. So let's sim till December 20th, and then we'll throw him back in the lineup here. Get this win streak going. 4-3 loss, so the 8-game winning streak comes to an end. We beat the Oilers. We lose to the Leafs again. That goddamn Leafs. Cooley's back. lose another game. All right, so Cooley, I think we rely on Cooley a lot, honestly. We're back in a playoff spot. Um, yeah, let's check out the stats here before we put Cooley back in. Our penalty kill is honestly not getting better. So we might have to really do something about our penalty kill here, boys. Goals against per game is fine. I mean, it's not as good as last year, but our goals for per game keeps going up, which is huge. Power play is really good. But yeah, penalty kill and goals against, we could definitely be better. Okay. So Will Cooley's back. Um, yeah, I don't know what to do about this penalty kill, boys. But we're going to end this video here. Let me know what you guys would do to fix the penalty kill because I don't know. I don't know what to do. Um, let's look at the stats before we end off. So Ehlers and McDavid are leading the way. Kempe's right there. Kaner, even on that fourth line, is producing. Pinto's playing that shutdown role for us. Harley Turcotte's playing pretty good on that first line. I mean, he's letting McDavid and Kempe do their thing, and he's at plus 11. Gotta love it. Cooley is hurt for the last 4 games, but he's playing pretty good. Everyone's plus minus seems to be a lot better. Slavin and Pesci seems to be a pretty goddamn good pair. Ramo and Barron are figuring it out, and Icy-Mom's doing pretty good on that fourth line. Goalies, Woll is playing better. Annunen's figuring it out, although he's playing like he's played 4 games. All right. Yeah. So, Harley's having a really good season, honestly. Might have to throw him up. I don't know, boys. He's having a pretty good season. Bjorkstrand's having a good season as well. Good thing we re-signed that guy, man. But yeah. So that's where we're at. We know what we have to fix with the penalty kill. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know how you guys would fix the penalty kill. I apologize again about my mic. A new mic will be bought in the near future. For now, hopefully this aux cord helps the situation. But shout out to Hunter James again for calling me out in the last video. And we'll see you guys in the next video, boys. Thanks for watching.